Welcome to this edition of CHM. I'm Abe Maloney.
And I'm Rebecca Thomas.
As you may know, Cade Stroud had a weightlifting accident that broke both his wrists. Here are some of his daily struggles.
On Tuesday night, Chapman had their annual cheer clinic. Here's the story from Be and Hope.
Last Saturday, the CHS cheerleaders held a cheer camp.
So this past weekend, we had our first cheer camp for little girls as a camp on the weekend instead of a clinic after school, just because scheduling was so hard and these student athletes work so hard. We just felt like it was too much to do during basketball season, so we tried it on the weekend and it was a huge success. We had about 60 girls attend, and they get to perform at a varsity home basketball game.
I liked going to cheer camp, and my favorite part was making bows.
I think the cheer camp went really well. My cousins really enjoyed it. They liked how it was only one day and it was only like 4 hours long, and they liked it better than the whole week one. It was all really fun, and I liked being involved with the little kids and making bows with them.
Cheer camp on Saturday was really fun. I liked how all the little kids were there, and we learned a routine together. And we made bows, which are super cute.
My favorite part about cheer camp is working with all of the little kids and getting to meet new people.
I liked helping the little kids make bows and learning the dance. It would be really fun to perform in front of everybody.
All the little girls really seemed to enjoy it, and it was easier for the older cheerleaders to be able to not have to take time after practices or after school to work with them. So it worked well.
And we got to make bows, and watching the little girls was really fun because they're adorable.
I don't have good patience with kids, but it was fun.
This has been Hope and B reporting for CHN.
We'll be back after these brief messages.
Brain teaser.
My shadow.
My ego.
I rushed for 1,184 yards.
Caught a field goal versus Smoky Valley.
A shadow.
What is as big as me? My shadow. Did I get that?
You got it.
That.
My self-conscious? Don't air this. I'll kill you.
Hey, what are you doing?
Looking on the new Snapchat update, you should really see it. Here's the story.
On January 27th, the new Snapchat update was released. We went out to find what CHS students thought about it. Freshman Michaela Radersky says she does not like the new features of the Snapchat update.
I don't like the new Snapchat update because you can't see people's best friends. You can't see who Bae's been Snapchatting. Science teacher Nicole Peterson says that she has not downloaded the new update due to what people have said about it.
All right, new Snapchat update. I purposely have not downloaded it. Yes, I have Snapchat, but none of you can add me, so don't even try. I don't know if I'm going to download it or not, being that you can't creep on people and see who they're Snapchatting. So I guess that's how I feel about it.
Junior Hannah Fewen says she does not like the fact that you can't see who people's best friends are.
Personally, I had no idea what I was doing at first, so I had people help me, and I still don't know what I'm doing, so obviously I don't like it because I don't know what I'm doing, and they should go back to it because how do you know who your crush or your boyfriend is doing or Snapchatting because you can't see their Snapchat best friends?
Senior Ashley Hansen says she thinks the new update is confusing and harder to use.
I think that I don't really like it because I think that it's really, really confusing, and where I used to be able to find everything on like one click of a button, and now I have to like look all over the place for like my best friends and who I've blocked, and yeah, it's very confusing.
This has been Riley Davis
And Carly Freegun
reporting for CHN.
The Super Bowl is the most watched event of the year. The New England Patriots against the Seattle Seahawks. Beast mode.
The Super Bowl has come and gone, and the commercials were interesting. Here's Jeremy Rogers and Andrew Bemis with a story on what CHS thought about this year's commercials.
I thought the Super Bowl commercials were kind of disappointing. They were all really, really sad, and especially like the Nationwide one with the little kid dying. Like me and my dad were laughing at the very first of it, and then it goes, "Then I died," and me and my dad were like so shocked and like had our mouths wide open. We were like so confused and why it had to end like that.
Like the commercials this year were pretty sad. There were a couple of good ones, like the Bud Light commercial where the dude was Pac-Man. I thought the Skittles one was pretty good, but overall, I think the main focus was the Super Bowl gameplay this year. I don't really think they cared more about commercials this year.
This year, the Super Bowl commercials were like not as funny as they used to be, so they're like not as good. And the Budweiser, they probably like every year they have the best commercials. The Nationwide one was like really depressing. This year it was majority of like sad commercials instead of funny ones, but I like to watch funny ones, so it was a real disappointment this year.
So the commercials, they were pretty sad. I almost cried a couple times. The puppy one, almost had to pull out the tissues for that one. Whew. They kind of sucked this year. They weren't the greatest I've ever seen. Yeah.
Here's to hoping that the Super Bowl will have better commercials next year.
And Seattle will have a better offensive coordinator.
This has been Jeremy Rogers
And Andrew Bemis
reporting for CHN.
Thanks for watching this edition of CHN.
Beast mode.